That's enough waiting, I think. Let's get into it. So, you guys are on the way to the Ziggurat of the new moon. With your passphrase. Oh, one sec. That's some feedback. With your pass, the phrase that pays, that'll get you in. And you know where it will materialize and at what time. Two ways to look at it. It's either good news or bad news that Master Whitegate also knows the location. You traded that with him and he knows the passphrase. So maybe you'll bump into him at the Ziggurat of the new moon. Time will tell. Strife, what did you do?
I'm liberating this toll road. That's what I'm doing.
Right, by...
I'm tired of the injustice I see.
Alright. Fair enough. Still no Bell's death, but we're going to proceed with it. So, yes, perceived injustice, an overly inflated toll gate with refugees either side, either wanting to go to Odenbeer or flee from Odenbeer. A lot of headless chickens going around, I guess, and further emphasized by the dead bodies that are strewn along all the major roadways you've done, like the King's Road, for example. Bodies every 500 feet, 1,000 feet, with people who the midnight curse, the rain, has just taken its absolute toll on them. Kiva, do you share Strife's sense of injustice? That this is just maybe one thing too far and needs to be dealt with. Kiva, you're first up. What would you like to do?
I'm always game to strike at injustice. Who?
What?
Oh,
So remind me of the setup here.
Wahoo!
Sure. Well, what you do know is Captain Clinic has a blue control rod, and if he activates it, this bridge becomes entirely sticky. This actually, I'll bring you over to the upper level, which I suspect you won't be able to see. This is like above. There's ballistas up top here, several people manning them, and down below is one of you hear the movement of soldiers inside of these rooms. My laptop is going to run out of charge. So, keeping all that in mind, Kiva, what would you like to do?
Well, I think I want to stop this guy from doing anything, right? I'm trying to get to him as soon as I can. I think you guys are going up, right, guys?
30 feet to the roof, up above.
Yeah. I'm trying to say he's right in this door, right? But do I know that? I guess.
Well, there's a fairly serious-looking door over here. And there was one guy out here collecting money, but Strife dealt with him.
Yeah, I'm trying to get in there. I want to move. I don't know how to think about this. Yeah. Well, I'm assuming you guys are going up top to do stuff, so she's going to try to take out these guys down here. He'll go to the door. That's her 30 feet of movement.
Mm-hmm.
I guess she will go ahead and. Nah, she's got Sentinel. But I want to pull on Master if I've ready it. I don't want to ready it. So open door is free action, or is it locked?
It's locked.
All right. Well, she will stay right there, wait for them to come out.
Right. Okay, so charging forward, getting ready. If they come out of there, you'll have an attack ready to go. Strife, kick this whole thing off. What would you like to do?
What do I want to do? I'm gonna shoot Kiva.
Sure. Sure, you can do so at advantage. She's not expecting that.
No!
You missed.
Did you say I could roll that at advantage?
Oh, I'm just kidding. So you You try and shoot Kiva and flies away. She's well armored now.
Okay, I'm gonna shoot her again.
Yeah, so I can also like not use my shield while he's shooting him and know what he's doing, right? So he like listen. I'm voluntarily being hit. All right, I should do it. Sheesh, man. No sneak. Is it all?
Oh yeah,
just
well
12?
there's no sneak attack on there, and it's not dark, so it's just 12. And
Okay, that's better.
darkness arrow goes on you. Gonna
Thank
move
you.
right here. And then I'm gonna shoot the door. Oh, well, I'm gonna action surge. And then shoot the door.
Gonna get this darkness on Kiva. Oof. Gonna shoot the door? Sure, shoot the door.
Can I sharpshooter that?
Sure.
And then that will also be a... Where is it? Blasting shot.
Sure.
Add 10 more points of force damage.
It does 10 points of force damage. Shooting an arrow into a door is going to take a lot of arrows to get down a door. It's immune to, is it piercing damage? Not the way to open a door. But it does weaken a little bit as your blasting shot erupts on it.
Then I'll shoot it again.
Sure.
For another blasting shot. I'll mark those points off.
Hey, once again, the piercing of the arrow
Is the door still there?
Yeah, it's still there.
Oh, brother. Why didn't you just open the door, Kiva?
Apparently, I should have knocked it down. Yeah.
Okay, that's it.
You hear a voice from inside. Look, we know who you are. Know what your reputation is. This doesn't need to come to violence, but if you're going to choose violence, then you're not going to have any problems, but I'm going to instruct my ballistas to fire on civilians. This is your choice. Their death will be on your hands. We don't want any trouble. Just move past. Move on. Move through. That's it. You hear the lock of a crossbow bolt up, getting ready to take a shot. And another one. 2 ballistas are trained on civilians. Aquarius. The threat to civilian life. What do you do?
Oh, jeez. Anybody still want to go up top?
I think Dominic said he could.
I can go up if you want to take me up.
All right. Well, I'm going to bonus action, Blade Song, and then with my action, I'm going to cast Dimension Door and bring Dominic and myself up to the roof on this side over here.
Okay. Give me just a second as I juggle multiple maps here. So we want Aquarius on this map. And we want, who was the other one? Dominic on this map.
Yeah.
Okay, so Aquarius, bamf you 2 guys up there, and as soon as you land up here, both these guys are going to fire their ballistas, and 6. It's going to hit. And remember that little girl that was asking you for money for her family? Huge ballista bolt just pierces her chest and she falls to the ground. Not even enough energy left to breathe. And then these guys over here, you see Quaris and Dominic, they too fire off their ballista, and a random farmer, it looks like, also takes a ballista bolt to the chest. And that will be their turn.
Well, now they're dead.
Oh, sorry, Quarish.
Does it take all of them to fire the ballista?
Takes 2 of them. 2 of them are drawing their swords to attack you, and 2 of them are manning the ballista. Anything else while you're up there, Quarish?
That's it for me.
Okay, so we'll switch floor back to the other map. So Chorus and Dominic, I'll just put them over here. I'll put them in there, implying they're on the roof. Okay. More ballista shots are going to go off. Hit. Oh, actually, one more civilian goes down on the southern side of the bridge. Here! It's a massacre happened. What are you going to do about it?
Tyr is going to yell out to the civilians for everybody to rush the bridge. They can't hit you if you're right below them. It's unfortunately going to incite a panic. I'm going to move over here. And then check. At a point you choose. Okay. Up top where I know the ballista is, I'm going to cast sleep on this side. I do not have to see it, but I'm wherever the ballista, I
Sure.
know where it is. I can just point at that area.
Sure, roll your 48. 48? Assuming you're casting it at first level.
I'm gonna do a 4th level sleep.
4th level, okay.
Yeah. So that's 6 plus 5, so 11 d8, I think, right? 5. Yeah. Oh, terrible roll.
Okay, up top.
Absolutely tragic.
29.
Look at all those 1s, guys. And the 2s. What the fuck?
Roll me a d4.
Yeah, threes are rough too.
1 to 2 is going to be the ballista guy. Actually, doesn't really matter. They're going to reman the ballista. You notice, not that you see this, Belzebeth, but 2 of them fall asleep up top.
Okay. I've done my job. That's my turn.
Okay, and I've set the civilians to act on initiative turn 1, so they'll be rushing in momentarily. These guys are going to come here, and these 2 guys are going to go there. And do a thing. Next guys down here. They fire off now. It's a turn to fire a ballista. Another civilian goes down. Okay, up the top. Whoa. Work up your so-and-so. And he kicks his friend awake. And this other guy kicks his other friend awake. No attacks with the ballista this round. What was it on Paris? Oh, it's down on the other side. Alright. On the other side of the bridge.
Did I get to go or did I get skipped?
Sounds like you got skipped. Are you
Yeah,
on?
weird. I see you, like, underneath the
I think when
-1.
you moved me to the top, I can't see the initiative order anymore, so I wonder if that messed with it.
Yeah,
Oh.
you're out of order for some reason. Okay, Dominic, feel free to go now. And then we'll carry on. Okay, Dominic,
Okay.
you're up.
All right. Would there have been a possibility that I saw one of the ballistas that took out that civilian? Which one that was getting ready to fire?
Both. All the
Was it one of the
ballistas.
southern? Was what? Right, but was it the southern one that was getting ready to fire? Like, what exactly did I?
They
Or did I not catch any of it?
The commander said, like, if you show any type of aggression, we're going to fire on the civilians. And so far, I believe
Right, and I know there was-
all the crossbows, ballistas, except this one over here, has fired and taken out a civilian. Everyone except this one.
The southern one.
We didn't even
That's-
do anything yet.
There's
I'm going
a
to try to
dead
ping it
body
on
on the
this map
ground.
over here. This one
They all have.
or this one.
They
They all
both of
have.
them.
Also,
Yep.
all 4 of these have been fired.
Yep. Except this
Okay.
one, because Belzebeth put them to sleep.
Okay, so they have to wait another turn for this one to
Yep.
go.
Yep.
Okay, that's what I need to know. You'll see Dominic, of course, can see this. I don't think the other ones can really see this. He'll look down to the southern ones, look around. You have committed crimes against nature, killing the innocents. You've angered all of nature. Now feel its fiery force. Fires can come in all shapes and sizes, but this one comes from the sky. And he'll twirl his quarterstaff and call lightning.
No mucking
That's
around.
not fire.
You'll notice he said it comes in all shape of fire. It does incinerate stuff. I mean,
I get it.
technically, it starts fires. Anything that starts fires, he will have.
Reaching a little bit, but sure.
Oh, that's funny.
Righteous fury.
Somebody might have said it best. He might have been a little bit of an arsonist back in his day. Youth over there. I'm going to place it. It's a 60-foot radius. And I can cast it to 120 feet away. I think I've measured this correctly. And that would be so much easier. Thank you for that. And so it goes right there. And then I'm going to pop down a shot at the left side over here. Oopsie. Get off the circle. The southern left right here. These guys.
I'll put them a bit more in a group because that's what they are. And what do they? What happens?
It's going to be a strike of lightning that comes down and hits this area right there.
Okay.
So everything within, I believe.
How do you want to do this?
Oh, right,
Well, how do I want to do this? This is what's going to end up happening.
so it's only directed on this side or everybody in the area of effect?
It's everybody in the area of effect that I can cast it, but from that point on, it is everyone within 5 feet of that strike has to make a dex save.
Oh, so you're landing it right
Or
in the
they
middle
take
of these guys.
40-10. Yep,
Okay.
and the ballista. So I'm trying to bust the ballista too.
Okay, so that's 30 points of damage, and 15 if they make it.
Let me see. Did that roll? Yep, 30 points of damage.
They just get obliterated by this lightning. Saving is not an option for them, and they lightning just rains down upon them. And the ballista's cracked as well. It's unusable, the ballista at the moment.
Alrighty. My bonus action. As he'll go ahead and strike down his bow after he called upon lightning. When he strikes down with his bonus action, he lights up for Shillelagh. and the staff will ember up. You'll see kind of embers kind of pour into the staff.
Nice. So as this massive lightning storm cracks over the landscape, these guys, you hear the door unlock, and these 4 guys run and take off. I guess Strife, you could have attack of opportunity as they run past if you like. On one of them.
Yeah, I'll swipe at one.
Yeah, with 2 or no, I'm up there.
Does a 14 hit? Oh, would that be at advantage since I'm hidden in darkness?
Oh. Put it this way. Okay, but that's their action. They're just taking off. Okay, back to the top one. Purple's dead. They won't get a guy. Now, the civilians. They rush forward. I'm going to make this one a bit bigger. All the civilians look the same. And they completely flock this area. And a few of them come and get stuck on the Azure Bridge. And so there's just people all around you now as they rush forward, trying to get out of the shot range of the ballista. Kiva, what do you do? Tyr is inside to the right.
Yeah, the door's still shut and locked.
Yep.
Yeah, she'll try to bust through it.
Make an athletics check. There's people physically holding the door on the other side, so they will roll at advantage. Oh, 26.
26.
Yep, I'm just rolling my side. They managed to hold it.
Okay.
What the
So, if I action surge, I want to splinter the door. Screw opening it. I'm just going to bust it with my sword or
Sure.
try to splinter it.
Take a swing.
So 2 attacks at it.
One, because one attack was trying to open it. So just one more attack.
Oh, fair. I'll do that first, then I'll sit with action surge. 15 hit a door.
Yeah, 15 does hit a door. The door is barely hanging on by its hinges, but it is still a door.
All right, action surge and hit again.
Door splinters open, and immediately these 2 guards gonna fire their crossbows at you for a 14 and a 17. Just spin around and miss.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. She'll do a jump over. She'll do. What's the action? Not bonus action. Bonus action will do. No, hang on a second. Just real quick. I don't think action surge. Is action surge a bonus action? I think it might be.
Just is.
No, it's not.
It's not.
Yeah,
Thank
it
you.
just happens.
Then she's gonna do a little flip over, like the Jedi flip.
You move through an enemy square like that?
I want to jump over him. I have the telekinetic jump.
Sure, it's almost like a teleport in some
I want
ways.
to do a flip over.
Sure.
Yeah, kind of. So imagine do like a somersault jump over him.
Sure.
And then I'm going to hit this guy because why not? Wait, I've already gone. I've gone. Do I have attacks left? Yeah, I'm using the fucking blade to give him another attack. That's what I'm doing.
Well, you have 1 attack left.
All right, have that, and then I'll do
action
that.
surge.
Track of my attacks, man.
14.
I'll take it level 11. I'll never
misses.
26.
Oh,
It's at
26
advantage
of
because I'm
darkness.
used to have because I'm
Yep, that hits him.
Yeah.
So 7
in
slashing
darkness and I've got the. Yep. And I'll throw some psychic. So only 4 damage psychic, and then 2 more attacks to this guy at advantage.
Miss!
I'm not rolling
It's a
great though.
shocker.
Yeah, I know. Use it. Believe in that. Man,
Miss!
it's better.
Damn,
Shocker.
bro.
I know, right?
Not good.
That's the way it works. Okay, but I'm inside though, and they're all in darkness now, so they have can't see crap.
Strike.
Have a turn.
Indeed, can't see crap.
Bonus action. I'm going to teleport into the darkness.
Yeah.
Let me mark that off real quick. And then I'm gonna shoot the captain. $24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
That's 20 damage to him. And again. I'm going to make that a pinning shot. I don't want him going anywhere. So a 16 strength save.
15 strength save for the captain, who I don't have up here yet.
And 14 more damage to him.
Strength save. He rolls a natural 20, so he's good for not being pinned. Okay, cool. He survives your flurry of blows.
You know what? I'm just gonna walk up right next to him. And I'm gonna whisper in his ear, "You shouldn't have said that." And that's it.
He whispers back in your ear. Look, I hear there's a riot outside. I'm going to give the order. This is your last chance, or so many of those civilians are going to die. You know what to do, boys. And take a dodge action. This is going to be on your head, friend, not mine. Okay, up top. Quaris. 2 of them turn the crossbow and fire it at you. There's a natural 1 hit. I don't think it does. It fires off. And then these 2 people just misses. These 2 people rush over next to you. They bring out... actually, do they do that? Nah. They open up this little trapdoor here and go down the ladder. So those 2 are currently heading down the ladder.
I'll take an attack of opportunity on one of them, right?
Sure. They see what Dominic is doing and they just want to get out of there. So absolutely, take a swipe.
Yeah, and I can do that with Booming Blade because of Warcaster, right?
Yes.
There we go.
Here's the attack. Oh, bummer.
12 misses. I think 12 misses. No, 12 hits. Not very well armored. That hits.
Oh, okay, nice. And so there's the weapon damage and the
So you hit them there,
So
and then the booming blade goes off, and Hezig is about to go down. His whole body just explodes, and he lands in the water. We'll give him he gets blasted down in the water where various parts of him float off down the river. Okay, and that was actually they got a turn. That was their turn. Now these guys up here. Which are these guys? Oh, no. Sorry. Quarus, your turn.
Okay. I am going to cast a 3rd level firebolt at this group over here.
Go.
It's gonna be it's a DC 15 dex.
Oh, I thought you said firebolt. You meant fireball. Okay.
I think I did, but I meant fireball. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Want to see the damage first?
Nice.
Fireball. Silly incinerator. No need for me to make the dexterity saving throws. Alright, nice.
And that's it for me.
Ah, Lou, okay. And it's back over on this map. You hear Captain Clinic beside you. You know what to do, boys. You know what to do. And you feel some type of mechanism going, being pulled, being activated, and boiling hot oil rains down everybody who's under the bridge. And
What the
And luckily for you guys, none of you guys are actually under there. But about 12 civilians, you hear their screams as they boil to death under this oil. And Captain Clinic said, "See, I warned you. Hear those screams? Is it agony? That is on your head. Here."
Ugh. Man, I had something and then they all had to go and die.
Oh, I forgot to kill this one. There we go. No one survives.
There's 2 people in the room here still?
Yep. Well, 4 technically. 5 technically.
Okay, how big's 20 feet? That is 20 foot. Oh. 20 feet is not that big. Alright, that's basically just those 2, I guess. I'm just gonna cast Sleep back here. Well, we'll do it at 3rd level. So 9d8.
Cool. Oh,
Bro.
No problem. Both of them immediately go to sleep.
I don't want to stand in the death oil area, so I'm going to stay where I'm at.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Dominic, concentrating on core lightning up at the top. Do folk?
Yep, and another one and gets fleeing this direction,
Sure.
right in here.
You can get 3 of
As I'll
them,
use my
not
action to
4.
call upon another one.
Sure.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm mainly destroying the ballistas. I don't want the ballistas to go.
Sure.
All right. So 21.
Roll for that. Dex saves. 17. 2, 3. Said 1, 2, 3. Oh, they all fail anyway. So that's enough to more lightning to.
Is there anybody necessarily hurt below? I mean, obviously there's people dead below. But is anyone
Not
hurt?
yet. Not yet.
Okay. All right, then that's my go.
About to be.
Okay. These 2 bandits connect to you, Quaris. These guys here. They're going to. Is it their turn? Actually, I think it's over the side. Oh, these blue
Hard.
guys.
There's 2 different maps.
Oh, sure.
Probably. I don't know.
I think that's right.
Sounds right to me. Swings the scimitar. And let's see. D6 plus 1. I need to get to an 8. 3 points of damage. That's greater. Alright, those guys are asleep. These guys down here are dead. These guys up the top, I think are dead. You guys, yep, they're dead. Oh, these guys are the ones that are fleeing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and they disappear off into the civilian. This is not on my head. This is on his head.
You'll see how you say in hell.
Okay. Oh, yeah, that is enough to knock him out. Yep, I didn't see a roll there.
All right.
He's not dead. He's also not dodging.
That's right. That's all yours.
Strike. Clinic Jordis dies, and the blue azure control rod falls by his feet. Alright, is that your turn,
I'll
Strike?
pick it up.
Sure.
I'll pick it up and then head to the roof with it.
There you go. That's the view from up top.
And these people are alive?
Yes.
Okay,
How
I'm going
dare
to
they.
show the rod, and I'm going to say, I'm going to shout at any of the guards that are still alive. I'm going to say,
You hear them saying, oh, you don't have to ask us twice, we're going to leave. The bridge is yours. Now, so the soldiers are going to flee. Does anybody cut them down or attack them, or are you just going to let it go? That's a question for everybody.
go.
Just let them go.
no, I will not attack them.
Okay.
I won't attack them.
And Dominic?
No, I'll sort of just kind of dismiss the storm, which doesn't really do anything since it's already, currently raining and storming. So not much of a change, other than the fact that I'll have all the lightning coming up there.
Okay, with that, we'll move everybody onto the same map.
refugees run away, or are some still there? Because I
Oh,
want to do some
This is-
PR crisis management.
Well, there's like about 50 or so on either side of the bridge. About 12, 13 of them died, and you're
What will I say? I will say, refugees of Aglarion. This bridge is a symbol of the unjust regime that pollutes our land. The Queen steals your rights to get to safety, wherever that may be. He's going to now remove his mask and throw it off the bridge.
ooh.
And he's going to say, we've been walking in the shadows for too long. I am rebellion. So spread the word to those you meet and let them know. Resistance is sweeping the land, and rebellion is coming for the Queen's head. And then I'll click the baton.
And powerful as you guys, someone who literally call themselves the Queen Killers. Maybe there's hope for this land just yet. So there's hugging, there's crying, and before long, they all take up the chant, "Long live the Queen Killers! Long live the resistance! Down with the Queen!" And the civilians you've met along the road have never been bold enough to say that, down with the Queen. They've just kept their heads down, trying to survive, but some spark of hope. So, with the bridge secured, I don't think any of you even got a scratch on you. The road. And what are you doing with the rod? Are you holding on to it, Strife, or what?
Yeah, I'll hold on to it.
But you're leaving
I don't
it
think
so
we should just...
you're leaving it so people can travel freely, though.
Yeah. No sticky road. Bridge still up.
All right. Do?
Head to the Ziggurat.
Yeah, beelining it there. I would appreciate a little bit more warning next time, though, if you're going to go incite a riot.
I didn't tell
mean-
them to run into the bridge.
I was about to say.
And also, I didn't know that
Really
they were gonna shoot people.
Well, to be fair, I didn't know that they had boiling oil. Did they just keep that on, like, heat all day? That'd be dreadful. Can't imagine the smell.
That's a good point, actually. Usually you got to heat up, I think, for the battle, right?
Yeah, they were cooking family meal for lunch.
If you want to know the mechanics of it, they had scouts.
No, it's all good.
Oh, okay, but it makes perfect sense. Well, yeah, that's a good point. It did happen. That was their defense, and yep. I'll stop talking now. Okay. So across the Azure Bridge.
I was about to say, I would collect some of the bodies and place them around into the vegetation. You'll notice that Dominic kind of does that, and it's not even somewhat bothered by it.
Sure. Okay. All right. So across the Azure Bridge, how are you getting to the Ziggurat? You're cutting across the swamps? Okay.
Got same rolls. Really close.
Yeah.
Bottom line is you push the horses through the swamp. They're looking more exhausted by the day. But you get through the swamp. And you make a beeline for the... for where you know the Ziggurat of the New Moon is. Is this going to be a problem, or can we just simply work together?
Right, who is this nerd again?
This nerd
He...
is the nerd you met over here. Abeldur Whitegate.
Okay. Oh.
Remember, he knew
And to be clear, I also said that out loud.
Okay, not just to Malcolm.
In character.
But that makes sense to Balzabeth, who he is and why he's here.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Yeah.
A nerd I may be, book smart I may do, but we're both here for the same thing. I'm here for knowledge of the Dark Angels. You're here for the torch, I believe? So we have aligning goals. Surely it makes sense for us to work together, don't you say?
Could just be nice.
That's all I'm trying to say. Let's be nice. Let's work together.
You've not heard of please and thank you?
I have heard of them. Yes. Refuses to say please anything.
Probably shit talk that guy the whole time.
Make me an intimidation check. See if you can shit talk him.
Intimidation. Not very good. I'm not very threatening.
Time. The thing is, the land is almost perpetually in twilight, and the new moon appears in the sky. Now remember, the new moon is interesting. It's actually shattered in many pieces, which was Sareth, ending the reign of the Dark Angels. The Dark Angels kept the land perpetually in darkness by putting the sun behind the moon. So obvious solution, shatter the moon. Not the first solution that would come to my mind, but that's what she did. And so the shattered new moon comes. And Abeldur Whitegate says, do you want to do the pleasures, or do you want me to do it?
Nah, fuck you. The darkness shall feed their fears. And I'm saying that in Celestial. Pretty sure that's the passphrase.
I guess you know it's on the prime material. It's there. Sure, Dominic. Yep, you can summon your fire spirit. Nothing comes to attack you. What do you do?
It lasts for an hour,
Sure.
so it's just kind of hovering.
Yeah, I'll just head right in. Is it like a big door?
Oh, there's no doors on the Ziggurat. Right on top of it is like a is like an altar. There, kind of covered over a roof. If you look at the little token, and you know this little thing on the top, that's the top of the Ziggurat. And there's a passageway on the top heading down deeper into the Ziggurat. Do you head deeper into the Ziggurat?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't found it yet, so.
Who's leading the way?
I might be in front, but I can't really lead very well.
I'll walk.
I
up
can
there with
go.
you.
I can go too.
We're all leaders. We'll just all walk.
Yeah,
We'll all lead together.
we have no leader.
By all means, y'all.
I'm going to randomly put you in an order then. And that's the
I'll be in
order you're
front.
good. Okay, good.
I'll use my telekinetic hand to see in front of me, feel in front of me.
Sure. Let's try. And tear. You scamper up the side of the Ziggurat and then jump down. into the ziggurat itself, where there's a passageway leading forward. Something changes though.
Sorry, we're not in Kansas anymore? What did you say?
Yes. Yes, Toto.
Oh, God.
Feeling very wicked.
Something has changed within me.
Dre, that you're following down, opens up into a room. So White's gate's going to look like its handout. So that's White Gate behind you, this guy here. Okay, Kiva, you're up front. You sense a campsite up ahead. What do you do?
You.
It's dark.
Yeah, me too, man.
I'm trying to think if my fire spirit has actually light. I don't think it necessarily says it.
That should be everybody seeing now. Let me know if that's not true. So as you enter this campsite,
Not true.
you notice there's a whole lot of bat-like creatures, though they're more like mosquitoes up the top. As you walk in, you disturb them.
Straight from hell.
Actually, I'm just going to reset everything. If you just re-roll yourself and add your new initiative order, and it got too confusing too suddenly. So please re-roll. Sorry about this. And just enter whichever the appropriate one was.
Wow.
I always forget.
Oh, 20.
There we go. A white gate tour is going to be helpful. Okay, Strife. You see your buddy Kiva, whoops, getting swarmed by these creatures. What do you do?
I'll shoot the one right in front of her.
Sure. Take a shot.
Is it dark in here, by the way?
Yeah, no natural lights down there, so yeah, it is dark in here.
Plus sneak attack, which is 2d6.
Well, I'd say no advantage. They do have dark vision.
When I shoot in the darkness, it's at advantage.
Regardless of whether they can see or not.
Mm-hmm.
It's the
It's
bow.
from the bow, not from
Oh,
me.
it's from the bow. Okay, so piercing or a good blow on the creature. These things, as they swarm around you, oops, they look like giant.
wow.
Oh, sorry, I didn't do it right. Yeah. They look like more like big ass mosquitoes than anything as they swarm around you, Kiva.
All right.
I shoot it again.
Okay, good enough. That's my turn.
Okay. Buzz. There's one come on and they try and latch onto you. As they're latched onto you, and they're actively trying to suck the blood out of you.
All right, let me my psionic shield here. Never mind. Go ahead.
Sorry, no, that's it. The one that was going to attack is dead.
Yep. Okay.
21 hits. Nice. Your thunderous blade.
That's... And...
Splattered one. Every time your rapier goes through one, a little burst of blood, like when you squash a mosquito, like when it's sucking your blood, it's a little spurt of blood. This is like that, but much bigger. But in blood at the moment, Akaris, which and Kiva as well.
Okay, so they're all on this side of the room, and then I'm gonna back up.
Eyeball.
And I was
Okay, yeah, so your
my
sleep, which has been doing very well, hasn't really worked out. These ones next to you, Sean, or Kiva at least, is going to try and attack you. And they miss.
Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Yeah, we hit her. When it hits 2, I can hit it.
Okay, so you hit it, and 19 does hit, so you do 7 points of damage. All you get is effectively covered in more blood.
I was muted. They're on here, or they're still in their space right now?
Oh, they're on her. That's what the red dots indicate.
So I could attack?
Yeah, you can attack them. Yep.
Okay. I will attack them then.
All blood erupts on you, Tyr. You're covered in blood as some of them explode from objects.
Would my sneak attack count for that?
Don't think so.
They're on tier. No? Okay.
No. It's an enemy adjacent to your target, not on your target.
Then I will just attack again.
Alright.
17?
You're totally...
And then we'll hit this guy. This little thing that's about dead.
Okay, it's almost it.
Try to.
Yeah, you can roll if you like, but it dies.
All right. Then we'll go ahead and swing it above me here.
Sure, these are ones that are physically attached to you, but absolutely. Yeah. 5 points of slashing damage and 11 points of slashing damage. Yeah, a lot of them gone. Will explode like pimples. The blood. Still attack.
I'm gonna try to hit that one with a fire bolt from back here.
Sure. Oh, well, it's got 2 hit points, so it gets obliterated and is ripped off. I'm going to say you cauterize him so quickly with your fire bolt that no blood comes out.
He missed.
9 points of damage, just not quite dead. He's going to swing up to... actually, he's going to go there.
Maybe not.
No, 14 hits. And great. And Strife.
How do you want to do this?
I'll kind of just like swipe at her, try to pick it off before it explodes.
Information I was looking for. It seems obvious from this journal. I don't know why. But Master Arlen, the constructor, used to camp out here, along with the first king. This is before, of course, they were king and the first archmage of the monarchy. Quadus, you mentioned something before about how we weren't in Aglarion anymore. Now, this might prove a problem, but according to this journal, we are in the astral plane. It's where the Ziggurat exists. You can confirm it if you like, but if you make your way to the front door, you will not see Aglarion. I don't know what this means. I don't know if this means we are trapped here, but that is where we are. The second thing, this is why I mentioned it, is he was trying to work out and well entrenched. And Master Arlen wasn't quite up to it, which is where he made dark deals with dark angels to get him the power he needed to overthrow the theocracy. So regardless of which way this current...
We kind of know he's a dick. We've talked to him, or at least his ghost.
Well, people can forgive him for being a dick, but could they forgive him for making deals with dark angels? I don't know. Perhaps that's a question for the theater.
Socks on the ground, I think. I see magnifying glass.
I see a comfortable corner. I'm going to sit here and chill while you guys look.
What house?
The house of the first king, which would be House Malkar.
That's what the king is?
Yeah, the first.
Temporary hit points is to your max. But you do heal for that 15 too.
Nice.
Very, very powerful spell.
Very cool.
And then I don't have a token for my fire spirit.
So I can take a short rest. I can get rest in. Rest an hour. For a long short rest is.
Whoa! That thing looks cool.
Is it cool? You have time to comfort us to get like a short rest in, save him some spells.
I have quite a bit of extra healing.
You guys don't mind? What do you want to do? You want a short rest, or you want to go ahead and just heal?
Mm-hmm.
It's y'all's resources.
Yeah, it's up
I
to
could
the
probably
healers, but
I
don't know if that's smart. We don't know this location.
I'm just down half, and that's a lot of healing.
It's actually not that bad.
Yeah, you do have a bunch of more health than us.
I'll do an aura of vitality, and it lasts for a minute, and then every turn, technically, I can recast it on you.
Okay.
So, I'll just do that. It's a 3rd level spell. Okay, we're gonna 1, 2, 3.
It's a lot of math there, Tier.
5. Okay.
Bro, it's just addition.
I know. Shut up. 28. 28.
Like it's.
I got 39.
You can always just roll. If you want to do it like as a rest, you could just roll. I think it's 2d6 per round. So it'd be 20d6.
She
If
did
you wanted to do it
Yeah.
that way.
I just don't know if other, because I also got a little bonked. I don't know. How are you looking? Are you?
Right now, I'm putting in it. Do you add all that in, or you mean just wait and see what you got?
Why don't we do this? Just roll 20d6 tier, and you can split that up between you and Kiva. That's probably the easiest way to do it.
Yeah. That's what I was trying to say. Sorry.
Yep.
10.
I'm agreeing with you, Josh. Good
already
idea. 20d6. So split that up between you.
Okay. Well, that would get me full.
Okay. How? Do you have anything left over? Are there any dice left over?
I'm 33 of 77 right now before I use any healing. So that's accurate on the token.
So you'd be 1 hit point short of
so
maximum.
give yourself.
Yeah. Huh?
Did you take the 39 originally that I gave you?
I take nothing yet. No, wait if you tell me what you want to do.
So put 39 on yourself.
All right. All right, I'm 72. So that's fine. That's good enough.
No,
that's
there's
10d6.
more. Yeah. No, it's because I've already done it 5 times, so that's half of it, and then 10 is the other half.
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So then you take one of the 6s from the 10d6, and then you should be at max.
Yeah.
Okay, and then is it?
You're the best. Okay, bye. Okay,
Bye.
Yes.
I just did it for 9:30.
I'm begging. Okay, bye.
11 years old today. Little voice actress.
You can certainly try.
Very cool.
All right, so you're heading down the stairs, Kiva?
Yep.
The rest of you are following along with him? With her?
You're watching me.
Yep.
Can everybody
Back, Kiva.
please make me a wisdom saving throw?
Oh gosh.
Oh, brother.
Oh, hey, look at
Failure.
that.
Nice.
With the saves, I'm saying.
Well, I have a house rule now that a natural 20 will always succeed. Even though that doesn't beat the DC, Kiva,
Yay.
that is a success. And who, and who are we missing?
kinda
We're
scary, but
missing
Me.
No, Dominic. There we go. Dominic, wisdom saving throw.
I'm working on it. I finally got my computer back online.
Oh, yes. I
So
see.
I'm trying to. I should be there just shortly. I can roll a d20 in and then just add my modifier
Sure.
if I need to. Come on. D20. Oh, you're so slow today. Got back into a cold snap over here back in the US.
Yeah, where you at? Yeah, it's freezing here.
The Carolinas.
That's right. Remember that. Yeah, Tennessee.
It was 90 here today by me.
Yeah, not cool.
Beautiful.
Alright, here we go. Now we're cooking with some peanut oil. Did it go through? Oh, come on. Fine. Gonna play this game with me. Well, look at there.
Oh, okay. So
I think I passed.
You do pass.
That would be a 29.
Natural 20s always succeed.
I thought I've already made the save once. Did I keep making the save?
You
I think I
did.
made both of the saves.
Yeah, I had to. Yep.
So as you descend deeper and deeper into the ziggurat, the fear is taking some of you, but you're doing pretty well. I'm gonna need you to need one from you.
I'm sorry. Yeah, cute up, Cadena.
At advantage.
Yeah, it's back. It tracks. This stage is not my thing.
Okay, I'm gonna have to get you. Okay. So we'll start. So Dominic, Dominic not affected at all. What is role play this as you will? Okay. Kiva, same thing, please. Roll me a D100.
Yeah.
Well,
Nice.
Uh-oh.
A+.
Kiva, who's leaving this way, just collapses and falls unconscious on the ground. Quara.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna yeah, this is a bit. Strife, forgive, I didn't spell that right. Just to make absolutely clear, you acquire that.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So you come falling down. I'm going to get you into a different part of the map. We have Kiva falling unconscious. We have Kiva here. Okay. And we have Strife. And we have Quaris. And we have Dominic. So you're all going down, and you just notice this thing here, which I assume you all can see, is just emanating absolute fear. It's just the most terrifying thing you've ever heard. And this angel of sorts pops up next to you, and this, I'll say, this is the thing that pushes Kiva over the edge. Seeing this creature, his knees pulled up and his arms are around it and his wings, and he's just pushing against the wall behind him. That's what you see. What do you do? He's not making any move to attack.
I'm assuming we see Kiva fall down prone. Is she like convulsing or just passes out?
Unconscious. She's not dead.
Okay. I immediately drop her. And I'll go to the body.
Kiva, take
Rolls down the steps.
5 points of concussion damage as your head clatters on the stairs.
Does she wake up after her head hits?
Oh, that's not how you wake an unconscious person, by giving them a head trauma. That's not how it works. The angel says, what are you doing?
Okay, sorry.
That is not yours.
It could be, maybe, mine.
Oh. It stays here.
Oh, well. Alright, well, I'll look at it here, if that's alright.
Oh, you can look. Of course. Everybody except Kiva, make me another wisdom saving throw. Is your thingamajig, would that still be up tier?
Yes.
Okay, so at advantage tier, you're fine. Oh, Strife, you're already long gone. You're fine. You didn't need to roll. Quaris.
Is that me also?
Brother.
Quaris, what were you on? Oh, you hadn't failed any. Oh, no, that's Dominic.
Oh, I had one. Yeah.
You have 2
So
now.
Dominic needs to do one too, right?
Dominic needs to do one. Yep. Oh, Dominic. Yeah. You get more fearful. We'll get to those new rolls in a second. Yeah, this thing is just the very epitome of fear. And just being close to it, it's working its way into your soul. The angel says, you can look at it. Stay a while and join me in my torment.
Okay. Tyr will sit down and begin looting through the body, and by that I mean looking over it.
First
I'm
of
going
all,
to cast
Sorry.
Lesser Restoration on Kiva. As I kneel
Kiva?
down.
You wake up. Well, there's a adamantine torque around Heron Blackbone's wrist and a very fine-looking longsword. I said
Okay.
you couldn't take that, and yet you took it.
What do you mean? I'm not taking anything. It's not even in my hands. It's on the lady's body.
Leave it there.
I am. I'm sitting a while. We're talking. How is your day going? I don't know your name.
You can call me Sam Kiel. Yes, I like that. Let's sit a while and talk. What are the rest of you doing? Strife, Quirus, Dominic, Kiva? While this conversation is happening.
See what's going on. I just woke up. I checked to make sure my armor's still on.
Armor's still on. Dominic, are you staying around?
I'm
for the
just
conversation?
keeping
Sorry, Strife, you go.
I'm keeping a watchful eye on the room. I don't trust this thing.
Quaris comes down and is looking around and says to Samkio, What did you do with my mother? I saw her here a minute ago.
We'll get to that in just a second. Dominic, what's Dominic? 196. Okay. And this is what you mechanically get. So roleplay that how you want, Quaris. And the other one that I mentioned, still relevant for now at least.
Okay.
Ah, I see, Quaris, you have given up hope. There's no point going on. Just stay here with me. I could use the company.
We need to get out of here now. Where's Whitegate back over there? Is he up here
He's
too?
stealing the hell way back. He's not even approaching. As soon as he feels the fear effect on his the fear from the crystal, he's just backing the hell out.
Got to get them out. Are they all like fixated now at this point in time? Is Dominic the only one that's like coherent right now?
You all can talk. You can do what you like, but the fear is getting quite persuasive. It's emanating fear, and it's getting worse and worse and worse.
I think I'm good to get out of here, I guess.
I'm going to send my fire spirit in, because I can talk to it telepathically, and it's going to do something in between there, between Chorus, Tyr, and Kiva, if they're willing. That's going to be, I guess, that's the caveat, because I don't know if Quaris will be willing or not, or if anyone will be willing at this point in time.
To do what exactly?
This is what you'll see. Basically, the fire spirit kind of go in between you, and you can definitely tell it's getting ready to move you in a different area.
Sure.
This is the body
Yeah.
of Harren Blackbone, by the way. Couldn't find a cool token, so I did the location marker on a grid around the tabletop. So yeah, that's where the body is. And you're dragging Dominic, dragging Kiva out of there?
Yeah, this is what it is. I don't know why it's not making it ping just a simple one, but here it is. I'll put it in chat. This is what it does. Fiery teleportation.
Okay, so the angel needs to make a dexterity saving.
No, angel will be fine because it's only 5 feet, so the angel wouldn't be actually affected because the crystal's blocking it, so to speak. If that makes sense.
Sure.
Because the wildfire spirit will be right here in between them, and it has to be within 5 feet of the creatures in order to take it. So it takes these, and then it will vamp over. Creature is not leaving that crystal anytime soon.
Yes, I do believe it is stuck there.
Can you turn yourself invisible and steal it?
I can create some illusionary that helps better with the stealth.
Need that.
That
I
torque.
don't like it here now. I'm not really sure why you would be down there. I think you guys are. What's? Oh, I've seen. You gotta get out of here. It's not right. Let's rip this off.
Okay, well, why don't you go stand outside? Dominic.
Why are you leaving outside? Why need
Calm down. Dominic,
Is he always that mouthy?
usually no. I think we're probably the better two to run down there, go grab the thing and come back, right?
Well, I
It seems
can.
like it was affecting the others more so than us.
I can grab it and then run faster than all of you guys. If we want to just grab it and go.
That is one method you could try.
Right. Right now, though, how are you feeling, Strife?
I'm fine.
Okay, so I think the three of us could probably make our way down there. I'll do my, little spell thing again. And, if something happens, we can at least get each other up. The rest of you stay up here for right now, maybe?
Well, why do you suddenly want to split the party? I don't understand why. You never asked that before. Why are you now wanting us all to be separate? What did she do to you?
What?
What did they do to you? Why are you acting? You're acting different. You seem weird. Like you're acting to split up all of a sudden. You never say that. Why is that?
I mean, because half of us are going cray-cray.
Who's going crazy? Why do you say
Yeah,
that?
who's going crazy? Why do you say
Why do you say that?
Right, okay. I'm sorry, but right now we really don't have time to talk about your feelings. Why don't
I'm not
we
so
wait?
feelings. I want to know why
and-
you want to separate. That's not my feeling. That's your decisions I'm worried about. Not my feelings. I'm not really a feelings person.
Right, well, my decision-making skills are very good, actually.
I'm doubting that right now, though. This is not normal. I think she's in your head. I think that the thing they're in your head somehow.
Right. Okay. So Dominic, Strife, and myself going downstairs, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
I feel like you guys would slow me down, though.
I mean,
Unless
I'm
you-
going there to, like, assist, and if something does happen, at least there's something, like, there's somebody close by, you know what I mean? We're here as your backup. You are the main, what is it, snatch and grab person.
So Dominic,
Yeah, would-
Strife, and
Perhaps.
Pierce head down. Yep.
Yeah.
Carry on.
Could I, like, if Strife will allow it, could I, like, stuff, something in your ears? Just to block out any other sound?
Like you want to stick something in my ear?
Yes, to block out sound.
I'm just gonna bat your hand away. Say I'm fine.
Okay, hurry up and do it then. Go.
Okay.
I'm
I will
also doing
approach
this.
the
all.
angel.
I'm going to, as we start descending back down. I don't know how far down did it seem as we were going down. Like a minute.
Is
chat.
Is the scientist with us too?
He didn't
He's
come
hanging
down with
back.
us.
He's hanging back.
Okay, good. I'm going to ask
Before-
the angel
Before we
what
go
he
down,
know. What?
I'm going to do this to potentially help.
Okay.
Oh, nice. That would have been great when I
Oh.
was taking those rolls.
On
No, I'm
the
just
three of
kidding.
us that
I
are
wouldn't
heading
even
somewhat
have
down.
done anything. I'm going to just ask the angel. So what do you know about a dark angel that's been trapped in a necklace?
What time?
Time what?
When upstairs.
Come upstairs at 9:30 and say goodnight to you guys.
I'll do all my thing.
Okay, sorry. Distracted by an 11-year-old.
Okay.
Well, first of all, Dominic, Tyr, and Strife, make me a wisdom saving throw. You are blessed. You have the aura thing from Tyr, so an advantage and a d4 on top of that.
Do I still have to?
Oh, no, Strife, you don't have to. Dominic?
I don't think that's.
Ooh.
I got to do one more roll.
Ah. No matter what he rolls, unless he rolls a natural 20, which he doesn't, but does pretty well, you take the torque. Yes, smash it. Mash it to smithereens.
Okay. Interesting. I will find it and I will do just that. Release the dark angels and bring out fear. Ha 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 ha. And then I'll walk away from him very fast. And then, I don't know, I'll just kick Dominic awake. Wake up, dummy. Let's go.
Dominic rolled a 5. He's not moving.
And then Tears just crying.
Bye, Dominic.
Oh my god, you guys are fucking idiots. Let's go. I'll pick up Dominic. How big is this guy?
He's not very big.
All right.
I'd say about 5'9", 5'10", probably about 160 pounds.
I'll
something
drag
like
him
that,
by
70.
the arms. Be like, here, we gotta go.
You drag him up the stairs back to your party members. Once again, the head of the theme of this episode seems to be head trauma, as your head gets bashed up against the stairs as you're dragged
Oh,
up.
I said arms, so his head wouldn't bang against the stairs.
Just his legs.
You carry the limp body up. Tyr, you're incapacitated. You can move if you like. You just can't do anything apart from move.
Yeah, I'm crying while moving. I'll go up the stairs.
I'll turn to the party and say these. What did I say? I told them they slowed me down. And I'll lick Dominic's head again and then shout at Tyr to stop crying.
The tears not stopping. In fact, it probably gets worse.
All right, let's get out of here. Well, we can't because Dominic's knocked out. Can anyone heal? No, because we can't heal because
What did you
Tyr's
do?
too busy crying.
What'd you do down there?
A tear keeps crying.
They did absolutely nothing.
Did
They-
something.
They were being useless. That's what.
Good thing you hit me. That would have gone well.
What? It's okay. I'm not dead.
You're also conscious now. You're welcome.
I thought she was faking.
Oh my god.
All right,
Quara
we gotta
says,
get out
anybody
of
have
here,
any idea
guys.
how to get?
All right,
Quara
we gotta
says,
get out
anybody
of
have
here,
any idea
guys.
how to get out of here? Out of here?
Well,
The
as I,
same way we came out.
well, as I point, well,
The
as I,
same way we came out.
well, as I pointed out, we're literally in the astral sea at the moment. But let's go have a look, perhaps. Who's leading the way up? Kiva. Oh, actually, we'll do White Gate. Tier Kiva Tier Kiva untrusting at the end. Okay, as you're walking down this passage, you pop your head up. You pop your head up.
Oh.
And I need.
Oh.
And I need.
Strength.
Strength. Yep, strength. Strength. So, this is what happens. So you're all walking down this very, very narrow. Corridor. It's quite.
Oh. Oh.
That spider has got webbing. And I'm going to need your. And by the way, the way that this web is set, you go.
Of course.
Oh, it's gonna roll 15. Pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, and while you're all rolling into initiative and wondering how to get strike.
That's a hard throw too.
I mean, you're braver than I am. I wouldn't do that.
It's a fine
I'm a
line between brave and
wuss.
stupid. Was a fine line between brave and stupid. I think I cross over. I don't think.
Okay. I'm going to assume everybody's back. If somebody doesn't talk, then I'll know you're not there. But once again, just to emphasize, the way forward is blocked, Quaris. You could move like one square like this and you'd be right, having a beautiful view of Strife's butt. What would you like to do, Quaris?
So there's a web on the other side of Strife too.
And he's blocking the way. There's no way forward because Strife's in the way. Once again, like a cork in a bottle.
Yeah, I'm gonna walk up and, I guess, assuming Strife is willing, I'm going to use my face step, and I can actually use it on somebody else if they're willing. So I can touch them, and instead of me teleporting 30 feet, Strife will teleport 30 feet.
Ooh.
To a point he can see.
It is it's an unoccupied space I can see. So if I can't see past him, then
No, there we go.
I can
do it.
poof away on my turn. If you want to like hold an action.
Yep, I'll hold an action I'll hold an attack action.
The end of Quaris's turn. The spider is going to take a legendary action to bite into Strife. Make me a Constitution saving throw. First of all, we take 17 piercing damage and make a Constitution saving throw.
Boom. No attack roll.
Oh, yeah, he rolled a 25 die, so that one's gonna miss. White Gate. Let's leave this to the healers. And Strife, finally.
Immediately. Is there anywhere I can see that I can stand? Where I can stand?
You mean you doing a Misty Steps?
To teleport to, yeah.
This is at the very top of the pyramid, so you can teleport.
Oh, I will teleport right here.
Okay. Break through the astral web.
And then I will shoot it.
All right.
Uh, 21 to hit. Then I will action surge now.
Sure.
Shoot it again. Let me turn off sneak attack. But that should be at advantage. Does a 20 hit?
Yep.
Okay, 29 damage to it.
Yep.
For another pinning shot.
A strength
God.
save. What was it, 22, so it's not pinned.
And then one last shot on him.
So, that's it, no actual damage. Eva, what do you do?
Alright, can I now get through there without getting stuck?
You can certainly try.
Yeah, okay, well, she'll try. She's going to try to really kind of jump through there with all the forces she can to make sure she gets all the way through.
Sure, make me a
Using her
strength saving throw.
telekinetic, she needs to. Strength saving throw.
So I'm going to say you burst up, you break through the web, not only getting through it, but leaving it clear for the next person. and land right in front of the astral
Alright.
spider.
Fantastic. Then she'll hit this thing. We'll say she knows what was there. Advantage, because I rolled 20. Yeah, good.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. Swing again. That roll will sign my attacks. That's for sure.
20
20.
hits though, so 7 points of slashing damage as you cut across the belly of this beast.
Another non-psychic could does anything.
Ah, well, in that case.
How do you want to do this?
Just that. Slash the belly, and then her psychic damage powered her blade and drove it up higher up into his body to to cut it open.
Nice. Nice. Alright. That it's easy enough for you to all exit and move around as you see fit. But you look around. Nothing. Just endless nothingness. All around you. That's all you can see.
Well, this is a fine predicament.
So did you trap that spider on purpose? Did you
It wasn't
cut on
trapped.
purpose? No, but you got stuck on purpose. Did you is there a reason why you did that?
What, got webbed up by a spider that I didn't know was there?
Yeah, you normally are not that clumsy. I'm just saying. That seemed weird.
I am pretty sure I fall into a lot of traps.
Okay, a player.
No, even
fair.
strife, like strength-based trap, mind-based
Yeah.
trap.
That's fair.
Unless it's a speed type trap,
Gotcha.
I'm its first victim.
Maybe one other folks here are setting you up. See, that's a whole other question. Why are you following so many traps?
I
Do we
don't know,
have
because I
some
have a thrill
inside our
for
group?
adventure.
Maybe someone inside our group is setting you up.
You think so?
I do right now, yeah.
Who do you think?
The only person who's been with this whole time has been Tyr.
Well, she is royalty and noble.
Right? I think we should watch her carefully.
Yeah, her dad did align himself with the queen. Maybe we should.
Yeah. Perfect sense. Okay.
All right, guys, come up here.
One by one, you leave the internal structure of the Ziggurat and you see yourself just floating in the endless astral sea.
Is there anything up here?
This thing here just to the south of the Kiva appeared to be some type of sacrificial altar with some long dried blood on it. Albador Whitegate says, alright, this is a predicament. There's one I have a solution for, though. Not to put too fine a point on it, though. It's going to cost you. Now, I've seen how you guys operate. I've heard the stories. You tend to shoot first, ask questions later. I would suggest you not do this, otherwise you might be floating in the astral sea indefinitely. So just forget about the threats. Forget about telling me this. Forget about barking at me at orders like a dog. Make it worth my while to save you.
But he was barking at you.
Oh, you
Like,
especially.
how exactly?
You especially. Especially, you told me to
I've
shut
been
up.
nothing but nice to you. Okay, but I've told everybody to shut up. That doesn't mean anything.
Strife, I think he's
Regardless,
sabotaging.
regardless, what do you have to offer? Otherwise, I might just leave now and leave you drifting for all eternity. What do you have to offer?
What do you need?
Magic. Something magical. He looks at Strife.
And I,
Well, just one.
while he was talking,
Yep.
what? While he was talking
Yep.
to Tyr, can I sneak up behind him?
You can certainly try.
Oh no.
50s.
That's close. Ha! Look, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Threats are going to know you no good. I see you lurking in the shadows over there, Strife. What are you gonna do? Hold a knife to my throat? Be serious.
I will set down my weapon, my knife.
Huh?
Say, okay, I'm not trying to fight, and I'll get a little closer to him. Like I'm just talking to you, man to man. We're just two talking fellas. Is that okay? What can we offer you to not be stranded here?
Well, as I said, I crave magical items. That's a mighty fine bow
Anything
you
in particular?
have, Strife. That's a mighty fine sword you
Absolutely.
have, Kiva.
I have a lion.
I'm not interested.
I have a
in
gem
Not interested
with
in
a
gem.
water elemental in there. I have a
I have this
potion of
nifty
fire
staff.
resistance.
Was that Dominic?
Have this disty staff, and basically he holds up. All it is just a regular quarterstaff.
He chuckles.
That's really all he has. That's his most magical thing that he has right now.
What about you, Tyr? What could you offer?
I mean, I've got some really ugly shoes. I kind of want them though, but I just want them as heels. I could give them to you. I guess, yeah.
You've never struck a bargain in your life, have you, Tyr? Everything's just been taken at face value. Never had you argue for a price. That's the worst offer I've ever heard. Dirty shoes. Quaris.
Dirty?
I think, Quaris pulls out one of Aldrich's things. There's a +1 rapier. There's a fine rapier. Will that do?
That is interesting. Strife. Make an athletics. Mono. There's no subtle way to do this. No, it's an athletics check. And try and beat a 20.
My god, that's literally impossible. I wanted to sleight of hand it.
As you're reading it, is more you forcefully put it on him because no one wants to do that.
Oh, I was trying to do it while he was distracted.
Well, tell what, you can do that at advantage, but you're going to need a natural 20 to succeed. Natural 20 will succeed.
Okay, one more. Please! No. Sorry, guys. I thought I was cooking.
Explain what you're doing, because it was a cool move, Strife, so why don't you explain, because I know what you're doing.
Okay, while he was making fun of Tyr, I wanted to put the dimensional shackles that were on the unicorn on him. But, but that was a miss.
Thought we were talking
Can I try something?
man-to-man Strife. Sure, as he's berating Strife now, wondering why the hell you're taking your ticket out of here. But sure, Tyr, what would you like to do?
Okay, I'll tell him to